Both 3D and 2D animation is governed by 12 principles created by Frank Thomas and Ollie Johnson in the 1981 book, The Illusion of Life, Disney Animation. These principles are both rules and guides that help make believable animation. This video essay will address these principles and provide examples for further understanding. The motion principles. Number 1. Squash and stretch. Squash and stretch creates the illusion of weight and volume. It's used in all forms of animation, from a bouncing ball to a person walking. Squashing can show gravity, and stretching can show the release of kinetic energy. Number 2. Anticipation. Anticipation is the preparation for an action. Almost all action has major or minor anticipation. For example, a person jumping will first crouch before leaping to gain enough momentum. Number 3. Follow-through and overlapping action. Follow-through action is when the main body of a character stops and all other extraneous parts must catch up to the main mass of the character. For example, the arms, hair, and clothing do not move with the main body but are informed by it. Overlapping action is when the character changes direction and then, a few frames later, the hair and the clothes follow. Number 4. Slow in and slow out. As an action starts, there are more frames near the starting pose, and as it ends, there are more frames near the ending pose. Less frames make the action faster, and more frames slow the action down. Slowing in and out using more frames helps soften the action. Having no slow in or out makes the action snap. Number 5. Arcs. Almost all actions follow an arc or slightly circular path. Arcs give an animation more natural action and a better flow. The human body is a prime example for following arcs, and so is the pendulum. Secondary action. Secondary action enriches the main action and adds more dimension to the character. A secondary action supports the main action. For example, the main action in a walk cycle is the walking. The secondary actions are the arms and the hand movements, and the head bounce and any other body movement. Number 7. Timing. More frames between poses help slow and smoothen action. Fewer frames make the action faster and crisper. A variety of slow and fast timing within a scene adds texture and interest to the movement. Most animation is done on 2s, 1 action per 2 frames, or on 1s, 1 action per each frame. 2s are used most commonly, and 1s are used during fast camera movements and quick animation dialogue. Furthermore, timing allows a character to establish mood, emotion, and reactions to other characters or the situation. The appearance principles. Number 8. Staging. All poses and actions need to convey attitude, mood, and the reactions of the character in relation to the story. Staging is achieved through camera angles and different shots, which help direct the audience's attention to the story being told. Number 9. Exaggeration. Exaggeration does not mean extreme distortion of a character. It's like a caricature of facial features, expressions, poses, attitudes, and actions. Exaggeration allows simple movements to look more natural and convincing. Number 10. Straight ahead and pose-to-pose animation. Straight ahead animation starts at the first drawing and continues in sequential order. Whilst this method provides spontaneity and freshness, it often leads to a loss of size, volume, and proportions of an animated character. Pose-to-pose animation is planned and charted with key drawings throughout a scene. All variables are better controlled this way, and the animation can be more easily spread over multiple animators. The method principles. Number 11. Solid drawing. The basic principles of drawing form, weight, volume, solidity, and the illusion of 3 dimensions applies to animation. Solid drawing allows the creation of an illusion of 3D space for the animation. Number 12. Appeal. Appeal is when a character captures an audience's attention. For a character to be appealing, it must cater to the audience's interest. For example, for a children's animation, the main protagonist will not be a swearing, disgruntled soldier, but instead something cute and kind, like a dog, that appeals to a child's interest. In conclusion, the use of these principles helps animators create convincing animations for a variety of different styles. Thank you for listening.